Hey, 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 my fire signs. What's going on? I got my nice red on for my fire signs. No, I'm just joking. I had this on all day. But red is your color, fire. Okay, so this is going to be for my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius. Okay, I love my fire signs. You guys bring me life. So I'm here to do your reading. This is going to be a E King message or E Ching, however you decide to say it. We're going to use these cards today, get you a message out here, see what you need to know. I am going to roll these dice to see how many cards you need. If you need one card or two cards, one card is going to be odd numbers, and even numbers will be two cards. So let's see what comes out, okay? Um, Thank you, excuse me, for joining me today. We're going to call on our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides, our higher selves. We are always in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us, okay? One last thing before I start. If you need to know anything about me, check the description box. I do have a link there for the Tarot Masterclass I will be conducting in January. Excuse me, in January on the 18th. It's going to be fun. You should join. All right, just click the link and join us. But otherwise from that, let's get started on this message. We're going to roll these dice and see how many E-King cards we need, okay? So this is going to be for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What is the message? What is the energy? We have 4 and we have 6, so 10. Something about a completion. Number 10. 4 and 6. I like that energy. You've built something. You've created some type of harmony with something. You've put something together. You've moved forward on some type of plan, right? To move something forward, I'm seeing. Something has been moving forward for you. So you're moving through cycles effortlessly, almost like you're just doing what you have to do at this time. I like that energy of the 10. The 10 is about endings and beginnings, right? The new and the old, the fresh and the fresh new beginnings, but also ending out what is no longer needed to go through, right? Those tens is the ending, the lessons that we've completed. So let's see what we get. We get 2 cards here because you got an even number. But if we break that down, you kind of got a odd number, okay? So let me see. Do I want to get 1 card or 2 cards? Because that's a good one. When you break down the number 10, it's actually an odd number versus it being the number 10 being an even number. All right. Let's see. You got number 5 waiting. All right. I'm going to pull out one more for you because 10 at the end of the day is an even number. You have number 11, flow. So something about waiting for something to flow or waiting for movement, thinking before you act in some sort of way. Number 5 and 11, these numbers could be significant to you, 5, 11. Okay. But number 5 with the waiting says, waiting for what you need, bring yourself into harmony with the desired outcome. It may take longer than you imagine. Faith and patience are allies, but fully present in waiting, your attention shines and starts a creative engagement with the world. You are committing yourself to you're committing yourself to its manifestation. How can you wait patiently and with commitment? While you wait, how can you best make yourself ready? So something here, but this waiting energy about you preparing yourself, you getting yourself ready. There's stuff to do right here, right now in the moment. So don't neglect that. Don't ignore that energy. Don't just look out into the future when you're looking for the end result. Think about the end result, but all the steps you have to do to get to that end result. So there's a process. Something about the process of something. And with the number 10, that definitely equates to completing a process. But in order for you to complete the process, you have to go through the levels. You have to go through the stages. You have to go through the phases, right? It's not just like I'm getting this energy of just like kind of going through a journey of something and multiple journeys at the same time. This isn't just one journey that you're going through. Whatever this energy is, I feel like you're kind of waiting for this big moment to arrive, but it's more so giving me like the big moment is right now. The big moment is in the moment. So do what you need to do right now so that everything feels like you're making some sort of progress. You're making some sort of accomplishment. You're getting some sort of reward for the actions that you're taking. Okay, but you do have this energy here with the flow. Number 11, I like that energy of the 11 here. Because the energy of 11, excuse me, gives me the energy of just like wishes being fulfilled, but it also gives me the energy of you looking at yourself and realizing what you truly need to do to win. Okay? Flow is a sign of the full expression of tremendous creative energy and spiritual power. Create harmony with a greater flow and pour its energy into creative transformation. I keep saying transformation, into creative manifestation. Pettiness and smaller concerns are swept under so that free communication and great things become possible. So there's like little things you don't have to, once you deal with them, they're not in the way anymore, okay? The questions here say, how will you work with this extraordinary potential? How will you channel the flow of energy into, sorry, how will you channel the flow of energy to create harmony? So both of these cards do talk about harmony, you bringing something together by doing little things, by you doing the small little processes, working through the small details, flowing through it, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we get for the fire signs. I'm sorry, my dear. You say you want to be a mod, but I don't know who you are to make you a mod, so thank you, though. I don't know if he's still on here. Okay, but the cards you got here are really good. This transformation. Didn't I kept saying transformation? I can't make it up. I can't, manifestation and transformation. Maybe, just maybe, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, there's a different way that you need to go about it. Right? So there's some type of transformation in the way that you're manifesting something. Because you have the two cards here is the Four of Wands, the Foundation and Alliance, and then you have the Two of Pentacles, okay? With making some sort of choice about how you want something to go, which door you want to go down to, like, work on that thing and be focused on that energy. That's what I'm seeing here. So there is definitely something about how you arrive on the scene, right? How you arrive at something to get the true manifestation of what you want. Maybe you feel kind of comfortable in the way you've been doing something, but there's some type of flip around. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. So you're working at something, you want to make it successful, but how is that happening for you? The moving on card is here. So again, this energy of transformation, of like doing something different, is what you need here. There's like a big, you started something in one particular way with this home, right? Like you buy a home, right? Think about this. You buy a home and it doesn't look how you want it to look. Now you can live in that energy and say, I can manage with what it is. But what you truly, truly want can only happen by you working at it, by you, putting that energy into changing what it is that you first started off with, right? To elevating that thing, to growing that thing. That's where this transformation comes in here. That's what I'm saying. So you do have choices. And once you make a choice, it's about really enforcing or instilling that energy to make it real, to make it a reality, right? Working on it day in and day out to really improve upon it so that it does transform in the way that you need it to, that you want it to. All right, let's see. Let's see here. What's this energy for the foundations and achievements for my fire signs? First card we got out, like I said, you have some type of dream. It's like you have your dream home, you have your dream job, you have your dream family. There's something here where you're dreaming about it. This is how you always envisioned it to be. This is where, like, the reason why you're doing something is because of this like initial foundation or this initial feeling of how you wanted something to be, right? That's what that page is giving me, because I see those people standing at this doorstep and it's like they're very happy for what they have, but they want to make it even better, right? Make it more suitable for them, right? Not just accepting what has been offered to them. Yeah, there's some type of drastic change here. You have the Tower card and ooh, damn. You have the Tower card and then you have the Star card, and that's the 16 and the 17 energy, where something has to drastically change. I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of yelling in the background. That's my kids. Hopefully it's not disturbing y'all. I really don't care if it is, because I'm here to give y'all a message. But nonetheless, the Page of Cups with the Star card and the Tower is just giving me like tearing something down and rebuilding it up to your ideal state and how you want it and how you see it and how you like it. Right? That's what this is giving me. It's like you could even be figuring out exactly the position, like to place something in your home. Like you didn't know what to do with it. You had a vision when you had it, but you didn't know exactly what to do with it. Right? And the King of Cups is here. So you go from the Page of Cups to the King of Cups, definitely building up something to a more sound state, into a more secure, like, right, I don't know how to really say that, but the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, is like a daily or a constant refiguring, right? Always in the process of being open to changing something around, not being stuck in one mode to say, well, this is how this is going. Like being able to redirect yourself and say, okay, I can think like this no matter what's happening, no matter what situation I'm put in. I'm able to see both sides of it. Able to see everything. I'm able to maneuver. I'm able to do what I need to do. And this is within a space. And here you go with the transformation. And this is how this transformation, so it's like you step into a zone where you're not able to quite be your full self yet. This waiting and flow. It's like you're waiting to pull out your full potential in something. Right? You didn't just walk on the scene and say, hey, this is who I am, or this is what I have to be. It's like you're easing your way into it in some sort of way. But you're making drastic changes along this way. You're making big moves along this way. I like this energy. The Nine of Swords. This is a lot of planning. This is like almost over planning, like being worried about all the things that can go wrong with something and planning ahead of it. With that Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. You plant ahead of something. A lot of planning ahead of time. Being prepared for the worst and doing your best when the time comes. Like really using your logic to get your way through something. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, which is really good energy together, because it's like all the efforts that you're putting into something, you're going to reap back the rewards tenfold, right? Ninefold to say here with the Nine of Wands. So all your efforts aren't for nothing. You like this energy. You like being challenged in this way. Whatever this thing is here, it's a challenge for you to transform something, to make it different, to make it how you want it, to, if you were ever told no on something, you're determined to make it a yes. You're determined to change the outcome on something to make sure that you're happy, to make sure that everything that you did was all the way worth it, like totally worth it, and you don't have any regrets about it. Because it's like I'm also getting this energy, like if I never tackle this thing, if I never try to make this thing different or, improve upon what I have, then I will never know my fullest potential, or I will never know how something is actually supposed to be or supposed to go. All right. Oop. All right, let's see. This is Two of Pentacles with movement, choices, and decisions. Page of Swords with the Seven of Cups. You have somebody that's trying to confuse you. You could be confused too, at just about, and this doesn't have to be someone else. This could just be you not really sure about something. This one thing in particular that you're not sure about with this Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. It's like just one little thing you don't have confidence in. You have a little bit of insecurities in. You feel like you need to study more. You feel like you need more information on, right? But this could also be people in your way trying to confuse you. Like people trying to have you have some sort of doubt in yourself, or this is just you. This is just like, I'm getting an insecurity here with this, with the decisions here. I got the Two of Swords here. Something about your decision or something that you're hearing. Maybe you're not getting feedback from people and you want this feedback, and because you're not getting it, you don't feel like you know what to do, right? You have to trust yourself here, right? What someone else thinks, and not necessarily that we care what other people think, but it is always nice to have people tell us we're doing a great job. All right. And sometimes when we don't have that, it's like, am I doing a great job? Do people like this? Am I going down the right path? But you got to trust your own magic here with the magician. You have to trust that what you are doing, the choices that you're making is the right step, that you're moving in the right direction, that you're concocting up the right thing, right? The High Priestess and the Two of Cups. You have to be in harmony, one, with yourself, and you have to be in harmony with the universe. You have to have a no. All my cards just fell. Okay, anywho. But this High Priestess here with this Two of Wands is just telling me that you have to have a knowing and an understanding about what it is that you're doing, trusting in yourself, right? Not really looking for that outside validation, not looking for the, outside source. This is all internal, having harmony and having a relationship with yourself and with God and with the universe and your angels and your ancestors and everything like that, to entrust in your path, right? And not second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself here. You're not, understand that your higher self will never lead you down a wrong path and will never tell you to do something that is bad for your highest and best good with this magician and the high priestess. So if you're feeling a urge to do something, right? You're being called or pulled in a certain direction. Don't second guess that energy. Don't, unless you just know, right? Unless you're just like, hey, this is telling me not to go there. That's your best and highest good telling you don't go down that path. Don't do this thing. So trust yourself, right? Like Sagittarius energy is very interesting because you are the centaur, right? You're the half man, half beast. That beast part of you is your lower self. The man part of you is actually your higher self. So there's always this constant battle about like just working, like, am I working in my lower half or am I working in my higher half, right? Always trust that your higher half will prevail over the lower half of you. Okay. All right. That was for Sagittarius. I don't know, but maybe you have anybody, fire signs. This is for all of y'all, but there, yeah. Obviously a Sag needs to hear that. You have the Six of Swords here with this, and it's the same energy. I love that energy. You have this Eight of Pentacles, right? It says positive movement forward. There are two boats. They're on this boat moving forward. Okay, there's no remorse here about moving forward either. Yeah, there is no remorse. There goes Leo's energy here. Not giving a goddamn fuck about moving forward. That sounded real crazy. That's how I felt, like an old lady cursing and putting words together just now. But like, I'm out of here. I'm going forward. I'm doing what I have to do, and I'm gonna succeed. Right? Like, any doubt that you had within yourself is resolved with the Six of Wands here, and the Sun card. Like, come on, come on. You're successful. You're doing whatever it is that you're doing to get yourself into this understanding of the higher phases of yourself, the higher parts of yourself. It's good, right? It's really good. And it's a little tough because I feel like we have people around us that aren't in that energy, and we still have to operate around them. We can't just leave them behind, but we have to still elevate ourselves. We still have to keep moving forward, even though we have these people that are on us that we can't quite leave behind, that we can't separate ourselves from totally. All right, but there's an even balance about how you do that, about how you continue on your journey to elevate yourself. And as you do so, hopefully these other people see that and they choose to come on along the journey and at whatever stage you're at and start their process. But, the Hangman with the Strength card, there goes that energy though with the Beast and the Man. You see the two sides of this card. It's like, even though this is Leo energy, I spoke about it with Sag energy. This is that duality of the man the earthly creature versus the spiritual creature, right? The 3D creature, the 3D being versus the 5D being. We have duality within ourselves in so many different levels. It's not only about masculine and feminine. Sometimes it's about the love and the hate. Sometimes it's about the happiness and the sadness. Sometimes it's about the grudges and the release of that. The epiphany of what, like, I don't care about it anymore. Because grudges, you're holding on to something versus just letting go. All right, so there's all types of dualities here with this Two of Pentacles. You got this energy twice, actually. I didn't even realize that. All right, this energy about picking something, but still understanding the duality in that, if what you are enduring or going through or what you chose. Yeah. The Justice card. Do you not see two scales there? The duality. The Three of Cups. With duality, that creates something else. So when something is whole, when the two parts of something is whole, it creates a third. All right, that's what that Three of Cups is. So there's some type of energy being created here with this Justice card, where you understanding this duality, with you going through this process of even being confused versus understanding. That is a duality. Because when you are confused in a situation, it forces you to become understanding, to become knowing, to become wiser. All right? And this Hermit is at the bottom. So again, this is all internal work, no matter what is going on in around us. This is all internal work. So that's duality again. The inward versus the outward. Okay? All right. Let's see. Let me get a few cards here for my fire signs. It says facade and beliefs. That's here. Okay, so things that you once understood about yourself, especially with self-care. It's like you're fixing yourself up. You're changing your mindset. You're working on yourself day in and day out. You're doing a lot of different, like, spiritual work to reframe your thinking of yourself and of your situation. The third eye and clarity. You're opening up your third eye at this time with all of this work that you are doing, right? To change your beliefs and change how you feel about yourself, dropping the old mask and putting on that true face of yours. Feminine energy is here. So something about your intuition and your softer side and your more receptive side. With the self-care energy being here, you have to be more gentle with yourself. All right? It says the past lacking in suffering, but you're coming out of that with this renewal and this spark, right? You did a lot of healing. You've done a lot of things that you have to go through in your life, but you're here today. And this is giving you a new sense of self. Wherever you are right now is giving you a new sense of self. And you're not focused on your past. Isolating thoughts. Be very mindful of intrusive thoughts coming in, right? When they come in, counteract those thoughts. Know your self-worth and your expectation. That's what this is. It's isolating thoughts of saying you're not good enough. No, I am good enough. I can't do this. Yes, the fuck I can do this. All right? That's that energy. I like that. All right. Let me get a few more cards. Thank you. Yeah. So we're rejecting the energy of limitations and fear. Right? No longer feeling lost or incomplete with something. Forcing ourselves to feel whole, forcing ourselves to go through the healing, forcing ourselves to push ourselves and challenge ourselves, all right, and not be afraid of feeling like fragmented. It says at the bottom, feeling like we've lost something or we've missed out on something, right? These lack and these doubts, they will always be there if we never challenge them, right? If we don't challenge the idea of lack and limitation, then they won't ever go away. They'll just be truth. So challenge the truth of something. All right, I'm hearing close off the door, guarded and resistant. Close off the door to this energy. Don't accept it for what it is. Let me get a few more. There we go. Two more cards here. Remember, in awakening and guilt and sabotage, you have a choice of which way you go. Right? Do you want to go through the sabotaging ways that you've already gone through, those dark times where you felt like, damn, I should have never did this, I should have did it this way? Or are you just going to go down the path where you knowing who you are, trusting in yourself, and doing it? I can't make it up. Trust in divine timing is at the bottom. See that big old clock? The time is now, my fire signs. You got a long message from me. I love you guys. This is your message. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.